everyone, welcome back to my channel for another vlog. So today, I keep meaning to make this video and I just haven't had time, but I thought no, today's the day. I'm going to talk you through how we made this yard out of a field. We made an empty field, this yard, within like 6 to 8 weeks, and it was a mission, but we did it. And we have our own little yard now, which has just been the best thing ever. I mean, as you guys know, I was probably always at a livery yard and you guys followed me on YouTube, and I have since been at a livery yard. But it's just so difficult with a stallion, not for Champ's fault, but for other people don't like stallions, which I get, but at the same time, he's a good boy in my eyes, and he is a good boy. He goes out next to all the mares and he's good as gold, but it's so difficult for having that feeling of like, oh, I'm not going to end up in a safe place unless I have my own yard. So that was the aim and we did it, and I'm literally so happy. Although we don't have an arena, we have to use the trailer like lots and lots, but it's working. And in the summer it was fine because I can ride in the field, but I cannot ride in the field in this sloppy, horrible English weather. So without further ado, I'm going to talk you through the process of how we made this yard a yard, and hopefully inspire you guys that you don't need hundreds of thousands of pounds to make a yard yours. So yeah. So this was the field the day we viewed it, and our first initial thoughts was oh my god, I've never seen so many stinging nettles. Honestly, there was more stinging nettles than grass. But yeah, I just got a feeling when we came here, I could imagine a little yard set up, and me and mum were being quite creative with where things could go. Obviously, being by the motorway was putting us off massively, but as I've explained before, trying to buy land where we live is like hen's teeth. So we were trying to be really realistic, and obviously we aren't millionaires. So this is mum kind of walking out the field, figuring out where the parking's going to be. Like, there's so much to think about, way more than I ever imagined. And mum did the most insane job of measuring it all, and did not make a single mistake. So amazing. Dakota overseeing everything and also the setting out, bless her, chief yard build assistant. And then this was the exciting day, the kind of first big thing which we did. We hired a dumper truck to dig out where the stables were going to make it all level. Leo had the best time doing this. I mean, he's not like super into the horses, but this was his kind of thing. So yeah, him and Dad had a wonderful time doing it, and this is kind of what we ended up with. You can kind of see each stable block is going to go on the left and the right, and the middle bit's the yard. And then we had the water fitted, which was a bit of a mission, but it was really good. Welsh water were fab. And then we had to like battle with the hedge to try and get it back farther enough so Che could put the fence in. Dad's losing the plot there. Che spent hours doing this fence, and I'll be forever grateful to him. He did an amazing job. And then we had the stables fitted by an amazing company called Equistables. I'm so happy with the quality of these stables, guys. I could not recommend them enough. They did a fabulous job, and we celebrated these stables being put up with a fish and chips night at the yard. And then it was time for the hardcore to come. Now, I did actually go and look at hardcore at a quarry, see the picture here, which was quite an experience actually. We got to pick the colour, the type, we got loads of advice about what to get, and yeah, we had some great kind of quarry guys helping us make these decisions. And now you will see Dad laying the hardcore, which was rather entertaining with him on this ridiculous machine. Quite dangerous. I mean, kept having to dodge me, which was slightly worrying, but he did a wonderful job of kind of making it all compacted. We couldn't have concrete due to planning permission, maybe in the future, and also expense. After kind of watching this back, I've made it look so much more simple than it actually was, but there was a lot more to it than this, guys, but a lot of the time I wasn't obviously filming. But here's the yard all finished, and Champy boy in his new paddock. This is actually what we're calling the arena field, which is obviously right by the motorway, but he isn't fussed at all, bless him. Dakota tested out the arena field for the first time on Peter, and she did a grand job, bless her. She's doing really well with the riding, almost mastering rising trot. But it's a beautiful flat area to ride in and jump on, so I feel really fortunate we've got that, even though we haven't got a school. And yeah, the horses have just all settled in beautifully. As you can see, they're very happy. And yeah, it's just a dream come true. And here's Champ hacking over the motorway bridge like a total pro. So that is how this field became my pony's home. It is muddy and minging at the moment, but this summer it was so lovely, and the ground is really good. It's not like super sloppy compared to some yards, and it's not boggy. So I feel very lucky that we ended up with this little place. Anyway, the downside is it is by the motorway, but actually it's done me the world of good, because I've actually had to take Champ on busier roads, and he never used to be that good in traffic, and now a lorry can come past and he's fine. I have an amazing yard up the road which allows me to hire the arena, which takes me 10 minutes to hack to, and the best thing ever is that I'm now next door to my best friend and we hack together all the time. So happy, and I just feel so grateful that this little place is ours. So, you know guys, it can be you. You can find little pockets in England which aren't 10 acres big. This is just a few acres, which is just, you know, just right for us. If anything, a little bit small, but it stops me getting more horses, because I would collect a lot and probably breed lots. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing how this place turned into, well, currently a bit of a muddy mess. But yeah, hopefully when it's better weather, I will do a little yard tour and show you the small areas of the yard which I really like and why we kind of designed it that way. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.